my previous video about studying, I told everyone that I would have more information as soon as I managed to get the books back, and I've managed to come up with some interesting numbers. So, surgical technology for the surgical technologist. It is exactly as boring as it sounds. It is also 598 pages long. Anatomy and physiology, which is actually kind of exciting, depending on your mental disposition. It is 496 pages long. As such, what we have is, if we assume that I'm going to do 30 pages per day, that is putting in as much effort as I can each day. 30 pages each day, I wind up spending the next 15 days on surgical technology for the surgical technologist, and the next 17 days on anatomy and physiology. This is because surgical technology for the surgical technologist, I've already done 166 pages, so it gets knocked down to 432. 432 divided by 30 is 14 with a remainder of 12, therefore 15 days. 496 divided by 30 is 16 with a remainder of 53 hundredths, with the 3 repeating. Now, let's go a bit easier. If we assume that I'm not doing 30 pages per day, we'll assume that I'm doing 20 pages per day, then I wind up with, on the surgical technology side of things, 432 divided by 20 is 21 with a remainder of 12. That's 22 days. On the anatomy and physiology side of things, 496 divided by 20 is 24 and 8/10, for a total of 25 days. If we assume that I'm doing 15 pages per day, 15 pages per day should be my minimum if I'm serious about this. We wind up on the surgical technology side of things with 432 divided by 15 is 28 and 8/10. 496 divided by 15 on the anatomy and physiology side is 33 and 6 repeating hundredths. This means, overall, even if my dedication wavers, the most that I should be stuck with is 35 days. If I alternate between them, then we're going to have to stretch this, but I end up with more free time. So, there is the important question. Am I dedicated to this, and if so, how much? How much do I want to dedicate my life right now to doing this? I would say quite a bit. This means what we're stuck with is, if I'm going to alternate between them, 17 days in anatomy and physiology, 15 days in surgical technology for the surgical technologist. That's a total of 32 days, just over a month, literally just over a month. This still seems like it's quite a bit. So, if anybody would like to correct my math and tell me that I don't have to work as hard, I would really appreciate that. Also, feel free to leave a comment and tell me I'm insane. I will appreciate that slightly less.